Imagine being at the center of a political firestorm where allegations of corruption, betrayal, and internal conflict threaten to tear apart one of South Africa's most influential parties. That's exactly where we find ourselves today, following explosive accusations by Floyd Shivambu, former deputy president of the Economic Freedom Fighters. But to understand the full weight of what's unfolding, we need to go back in time. Years ago, the EFF built its brand on fiery rhetoric and radical promises. Central to that vision was an unwavering anti-corruption stance, a bold claim of putting the people first. Yet the party's history has also been shadowed by controversy. The VBS Mutual Bank scandal remains one of the most notorious. Investigations revealed that more than our $1.8 billion was looted via corrupt transactions, and Floyd Shivambu's younger brother, Brian, was implicated in receiving around our $16 million. Further probes found that Floyd himself received at least our $180,000, with additional claims pointing to potentially millions more, though Malema's direct involvement was never definitively proven. Now, fast forward to just this week. Shivambu, having long departed the EFF and even clashed with his new party, leveled blistering allegations. He accused Malema and his inner circle of weaponizing MMC roles to siphon public funds from municipalities where the EFF governs. Tellingly, they are looting money from municipalities largely to fund Malema's lifestyle. The timing is significant. Since leaving the EFF in August 2024 to join the MK party, Shivambu's relationship with Malema has deteriorated, culminating in his expulsion from MK in July 2025, accused of betrayal and broad financial misconduct within his new party. So now Shivambu stands outside his former political homes, seemingly ready to expose them. On one hand, these claims underscore what critics have long argued, that internal structures like MMC positions can be exploited for personal gain. The DA and Action SA have quickly ramped up calls for a full forensic audit of EFF-run municipalities, demanding oversight from the Auditor General and the Special Investigating Unit to bring clarity and accountability to citizens who deserve genuine service delivery. On the other hand, there's political calculation at play. Shivambu's public accusations come at a moment when he's politically isolated, dismissing whether his motives are revenge, self-preservation, or righteous whistleblowing isn't straightforward. Observers note a broader pattern. Powerful figures disillusioned with the party leadership often break away, then strike from the outside. Public reaction has been sharp. Citizens in several EFF-governed areas are already protesting, alleging dwindling service delivery and corrupt procurement practices. Local councillors are under mounting pressure, and trust in coalition governance is at risk, because when politics and public funds intersect so sharply, communities pay the price. Looking ahead, what lies on the horizon? Audits may validate Shivambu's claims, or expose them as politically motivated attacks. If wrongdoing is confirmed, the implications for the EFF are profound. A party that rose by promising integrity could face a crisis of legitimacy. In response, Malema may need to open his own finances to scrutiny, something he's resisted in past controversies, including around VBS. Alternatively, nothing substantiated could leave Shivambu weakened, his credibility in question and his accusations dismissed as vendettas. But the uproar itself is undeniable. The discourse may shift the entire conversation around corruption, internal dissent, and accountability within South African politics. At its core, this is about more than one man or party. It's about whether democratic accountability will prevail. Will institutions like the NPA, AG, SIU, and even civil society step up to serve the people, or will powerful interests evade scrutiny? Right now, the clock is ticking. The coming weeks will show whether these allegations translate into investigations, reforms, or political theatrics. And as ever, the people waiting for water, power, roads, and justice will be watching closely. If you've followed along this far, please hit subscribe to stay in the loop. We'll keep unpacking these developments as they unfold. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think Shivambu is exposing real corruption or punishing his former allies? What do you think comes next? Let's keep this conversation going.